So, JJk Chapter 257 is officially out, and in this chapter, we got one of the biggest reveal in all of JJk, and which is we finally know the reason why Sukuna hates Yuji. We finally know the relationship between Yuji and Sukuna. Before the battle with Gojo, when Sukuna and Yureume were standing on top of the building, Yureume asked Sukuna a question. And Yureume is like, why does Yuji have so much strength? Even before Yuji was Sukuna's host. And eventually, Sukuna finally explains everything. And Sukuna says to Yureume that Yuji is the soul of his twin brother. Now, Sukuna says when they were in their mother's womb, he consumed his brother when he was hungry. And what Sukuna says is that Kenjaku was somewhat able to get Sukuna's brother's soul. And that soul right now is the thing that is behind the creation of Yuji Itadori. Now that is to say that Yuji Itadori in some sort of sense is actually Sukuna's brother, and this is the reason why Sukuna hates Yuji so much, because I was always wondering that this relationship that they had to be so deep for Sukuna to generate such a deep hatred. Now the question is, why does Sukuna hate Yuji? Because Yuji is Sukuna's brother, right? Like, why would Sukuna have hatred for his own brother? And it's very, very simple. Sukuna's mindset is strength devours all. The fact that Sukuna was able to devour his twin brother shows that at the end of the day, Sukuna believes his brother is beneath him. Sukuna believes that his brother is weak and his brother should not live. And this is the reason why every time Sukuna sees Yuji, he is always trying to put Yuji down. In a broader sense of everything, this was something I was somewhat alluding to. But then again, I didn't say that Yuji and Sukuna were twins. I only said that Sukuna somewhat had an inferiority complex when it came to Yuji. And right now, this chapter somewhat proves it. So yeah, so after everything is explained, Yureume says that, does that mean that Yuji has the same potential as Sukuna? Then in the next page, we see Yuji versus Sukuna. Now, this is just strictly fight. We see that Yuji is able to land about 6 consecutive black flashes on Sukuna. Now the question is, does this mean that this makes Sukuna's previous black flash null? Because we know that whenever Yuji punches Sukuna, he actually removes out of Sukuna course energy. So does that mean that right now Sukuna cannot use reverse course technique, or does that mean that he cannot even activate his domain expansion? Like, there are so many things for us to talk about. Can Sukuna actually turn this battle to his favor? Because right now we can see that Sukuna is somewhat agitated. Because right now he's saying, does Yuji want to stand on equal footing with him? And this is something that I have been hoping for. This is something that I'm very, very happy, because another thing again we find out is that Yuji is able to use Sukuna's shrine. But of course, it's not as powerful as Sukuna, because definitely this is something that is somewhat new to Yuji. So overall, this chapter was really amazing. Not only the fight scenes, the fact that a big revolution was explained in this chapter alone is just amazing. Like, I definitely cannot wait for the official chapter to come out so I can dissect and actually make a very complete video. This is just my spoiler video, and this is just my impression. I definitely had to make this video because this is something big. This is actually something groundbreaking when it comes to JJk. Like I originally said, Gege has been cooking, and this shows that Gege really has been cooking. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and definitely expect my review video, which is going to come on Friday or Saturday. So yeah, that'll be all for today's video, guys. If you like anything I have to say, you know what to do. Please like, please subscribe, and definitely I'll see you guys later.